Hey, hello, equal fan. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up. You're already seeing the title and the thumbnail, so it says, and I'm reading from Fox Business. It says here, all SNAP recipients required to reapply as Trump admin cracks down on fraud. Business as usual is over. Stolen benefits cost the government more than $102 million in the first quarter of fiscal year 2025, said Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins said Monday. The Trump administration will require all participants in the nation's largest food assistance program to reapply for benefits in an effort to prevent fraud. Recipients of the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program SNAP, which supports more than 40 million Americans, will need to demonstrate that their households still meet eligibility requirements to continue receiving benefits. Rollins said SNAP, meant to be a lifeline for low-income households, was among the first priorities she targeted for review, citing concerns about eligibility and oversight. Trump administration cites widespread misuse of SNAP as funding lapses during shutdown. Business as usual is over. The status quo is no more, Rollins said during an interview on Mornings with Maria. Rollins said she ordered states to share data on recipients shortly after taking office in February, describing the system as rife with fraud, but lacking hard evidence. Charts illustrate the scale of SNAP as millions face potential benefit lapse. She added that so far only 29 states, mostly Republican-led, have complied with the request. Rollins said even that limited data has already revealed significant misuse, with 160,000 deceased individuals receiving benefits and 500,000 or 250,000 people receiving SNAP benefits in more than one state. Data from the Department of Agriculture, USDA, indicates that more than 226,000 fraudulent benefits claims and more than 691,000 fraudulent transactions received approval. Fraudulent transactions refer to purchases that SNAP households did not authorize, often caused by card skimming, card cloning, or other forms of electronic theft. The stolen benefits cost the government more than $102 million in the first quarter of fiscal year 2025, up from $69.4 million in the previous quarter and $61.9 million during the same period a year early. In a prior interview earlier this month with Fox and Friends Weekend, Rollins said that her investigators also found thousands and thousands of illegal uses of the electronic benefit transfer card. She added that so far, the Trump administration has removed over 700,000 people off SNAP and arrested about 118 people. That ends now. White House vows removal of illegal immigrants from taxpayer benefits. What's more, USDA said about 41.7 million Americans, or 1 in 8 people, rely on SNAP benefits each month. The highest share of beneficiaries live in New Mexico, Washington, D.C., and Louisiana, followed by Oregon, according to USDA data. Under former President Joe Biden, federal spending on SNAP reached record highs, $128 billion in 2021 and $127 billion in 2022, as pandemic-era aid expanded food assistance. Last year, SNAP cost $99.8 billion, with monthly benefits averaging $187 per participant, according to federal figures. Rawlings said the government shutdown put SNAP in the eye of the average everyday American, who now says this is not okay. There are vulnerable families in America that need this program that aren't getting it because of the fraud and abuse that now we're going to work to fix. Yeah, so I asked, when did the SNAP benefits start? Said Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, commonly known as food stamps, began as a temporary program in 1939. That's temporary, right? Became a permanent nationwide program in 1974 and was officially renamed SNAP in 2008. So to put it in short and in simple terms, right? People will have to reapply because there's fraudulent claims. They have cited fraudulent claims, which they have said were not purchases that's not SNAP recipient or households authorized, often caused by card skimming and card cloning and other electronic theft. So other than that, they I guess want to eliminate immigrants and other people who have found their way into the program through whatever means. Know what I mean? So for updates and any news like this, other stuff, you can check out the channel, what I got on there. It's a lot of interesting stuff. You can give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. And subscribe to the channel as well if you're not subscribed, okay? All right. Y'all stay blessed. I'll see you on the next one.